fascinating, wonderful conversation with us and our members. So I'd like to remind all of our participants that they can raise their hand on the Zoom feature. Oh, also in person, yes. If they have a question, or they can also ask a question or indicate they have a question in the chat. We'll take a question. Ni Fote from the News to Brazil has had his hand raised, and then we'll go to you, Martin, for the third question. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So I'm Lee. I was born in Nigeria and I represent Brazil here. So I have like two questions for you. The first one is like you said your father was a dentist and your mom was a librarian. Did any of these influence your decision in going to filmmaking?
I think only in that my father was a dentist who worked for himself. You know, that's what I saw. You know, if your father, your mother, you know, works for the post office or something, okay, you may want to work for a company. You know, I saw my father who had his own office and you know, worked for himself. That seemed natural to me, and so that I think that it helped with my decision to go into independent filmmaking and not feel like I had to, you know, get a steady job or, you know, okay, so that I would be nervous about my future if I did not get a 9-to-5 job.
Okay, my second question is that, okay, like, I don't know if you have any plan to go into, I don't know, a documentary on COVID-19 and principally the situation in Brazil right now. I don't know. So how do you go about what you're going to, I don't know, about the project? I don't know, because like in Brazil, the situation is very, very complicated. The president is not in favor. It's like people are dying, etc. So how do you collect all your information to be able to come out with a documentary on that? I don't know if you want to go into documentary on COVID-19.
Okay, so I at this point, I have no plans to make a documentary about COVID-19. I think that you know, there's tons of docs, I'm sure, that are coming out that I don't even know about COVID-19. Some have already come out, so I'm not planning to make one. We may have one or two in the lab, but I'm not sure. You know, actually, I was just talking to my wife about Brazil this morning. And she mentioned that the president has refused the vaccine, you know,
yeah,
which is just insane. You know, it's insane. It's criminal. It's not only insane, it's criminal, you know. But you know, unfortunately, I have no plans to make a documentary about that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.